Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us. We're going to start today by inviting Girl Scout Troop 766 up to present the colors.
Audience attention, please stand. Color guard attention. The flag will be coming down the center aisle and up onto the stage. The flag will be posted on the left. Color guard advance. Color guard post the colors. Color guard salute the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard dismissed. Please be seated.
I'm going to get Tony up here real quick, but first I want to congratulate Class 436 and all the graduates. I know just how much you guys have sacrificed and given to be here. I know how much hard work went into this week, and we're just extremely proud. The best is yet to come, and I really look forward to seeing you all out on the road while I'm fundraising. Nicole, Sonia, Jess, hard work. Good job getting this class through. A lot of hours going to making this class happen. All of you guys going to making this class happen. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce our president and director, Tony Blevins.
He's a little tall.
All right, I want to say good morning to everyone. Class 436, congratulations. Here we are, trainers. Thank you very much. So good morning and good afternoon to everyone joining us here today, whether here in person or live via stream. My name is Tony Blevins, President, Director, Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines. We are honored to welcome you here to celebrate Class 436, an extraordinary group of 10 service and facility dog teams whose lives are forever changed through their partnership, purpose, and trust. Each team is a powerful reminder of why this work matters. Today, our mission comes to life through independence regained, confidence restored, and hope strengthened. To our veterans, I am especially honored to stand with you as a fellow disabled veteran, United States Marine Corps. Like each of you, I raised my right hand, understanding the weight and that commitment, the blank check each one of us wrote in defense of our country. I proudly served 4 years United States Active Duty Marine Corps, 2 years Reserve. I later served Army National Guard, Army Reserve, applied Army Officer School, graduated undergraduate of my class. While our paths may differ, we share the same bond and service, sacrifice, and love of our country that stays with us long after the uniform comes off. Your service reflects the values we live by and continue to carry forward: integrity, duty, sacrifice, and respect for one another. Today, we proudly recognize and applaud each of you. Thank you. To all of our graduates, choosing this partnership takes trust and courage. These dogs will walk beside you through the challenges and the victories alike. They will not only offer skilled support, but steady companionship and unwavering presence. Congratulations again to Class 436. In other news, I am proud to announce a new partnership between GDA TLC and the Huntington Medical Research Institutes. Together, we will be working on a grant-funded research study involving veterans living with PTSD and TBI. This initiative will help build scientific evidence demonstrating the profound, lasting impact that facility and service dogs have within the veteran community. GDA TLC has a new community partner with Huntington Hospital under the leadership of Dr. Kimberly Schreiner. She is the Director of Infectious Disease and Prevention and also the Director of the COVID Recovery Study Clinic, where Orbit will be a facility dog. With that, I would like to recognize Dr. Schreiner, who is here with us today. Please stand. There she is. I would also like to recognize Erica Lake, Community Service Resource Manager from our state prison in Lancaster, California. Please stand. I would also like to recognize the U.S. Marine Corps League Post 176. Please stand. Thank you. We are looking forward to incorporating our incarcerated trainer rehabilitation program into the state prison in Lancaster. Thank you. And I can't forget about our wonderful IAM union partners. They support us all year long through various fundraisers throughout America and Canada. For that, we say thank you to the IAM. Additionally, I want to thank the wonderful puppy raisers, breeder hosts, volunteers, and staff that are here today. Thank you for what you do, and what you do gets us here. They are the ones that make all of this possible. Next, it is my pleasure and to thank our generous sponsors who support us year after year. You are an important part of the GDA TLC family and village, and we are profoundly grateful. Today, we are proud to celebrate several puppy sponsorships. the foundation of our sponsorship programs. A $5,000 puppy sponsorship supports a puppy from the time they leave with their puppy raiser until they return to campus for formal training. Thank you very much. First, we thank IAM Victory Lodge 1725 for sponsoring service dog Iggy. We wish her and her partner many wonderful adventures. Next, we thank longtime donor Carol George and her husband Roger for sponsoring service dog O'Shea. We are grateful for the many dogs they have sponsored over the years. Finally, we thank our friends at SCS Elevator Products for the sponsorship of facility dog Orbit, loyal supporters who have sponsored 3 dogs in the recent years. We also want to thank the following puppy sponsors: Sharon Padinsky, sponsor of Cora; Delta Gamma, sponsor of Josie; Sepulveda Building Materials, sponsor of Lady. These pups have joined our breeding program and will continue to give back by helping future generations of dogs. We also want to thank our class donors who sponsored puppies that later career changed: Sandy Bennett, Carla Matthews, Marcia Glasgow. Thank you for your support and your commitment. In addition, we recognize our harness sponsors: Diana Smitherman, harness sponsor of O'Shea; the Colin family, harness sponsor for Sailor; the Long Beach Puppy Raisers, harness sponsor for Moby; and finally, a special thank you to National Charity League, San Fernando Valley Chapter. Thank you. Their members support every graduation. Thank you to NCL for being such an incredible partner. And thank you for all the Christmas decorations that you did during the Christmas holidays. You came here, you put them up. They stayed up during the Christmas holidays, and they came back and took them down. So a lot of work, sight unseen. Thank you very much. To all of our donors, volunteers, and staff, this moment belongs to you. Your belief, your commitment, and your love made these partnerships possible. Today's not the end of a journey. It's the beginning of a bond built on teamwork, trust, and unconditional love. May these partnerships carry forward with you with strength, with independence, and quiet confidence of never walking alone. Now let's give a warm welcome to our Service Dog Program Manager, Nicole Naples, and to Class 436.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Class 436 Service Dog graduation. My name is Nicole Maples. I'm the manager of the Service Dog Program, and it's truly an honor to be here to introduce you to the graduates today. I'd like to start by offering a heartfelt thank you to my fellow instructors and our entire service dog team. Sonia, Jess, Rochelle, Hannah, and Cheryl, your dedication, care, and teamwork have made a meaningful impact on this class, and each of you have played an important and vital role in its success. I'm incredibly grateful to work alongside such a committed and passionate team. Thank you. A special recognition and thank you to Terry, Lisa, Chef Chris, and Chef Brandon for making our stay in the dorms so comfortable. They cater to us and make it fantastic. To our graduates, first and foremost, congratulations. What you have accomplished over the past 10 days is no small thing. This journey asked for your time, your patience, your vulnerability, and a whole lot of trust. And you showed up for it every single day. Over these 10 days, you did not just practice skills, but built communication, confidence, and partnership. There were moments of progress, moments of frustration, moments of surprise, and moments that felt a little bit like magic. All of that matters. All of that is part of the process. We want to thank you for trusting us, for believing in the work, and for believing in yourselves and believing in the dogs, even when things felt challenging or uncertain. Trust like that does not happen overnight, and it's something we deeply honor. Today is not just about finishing a class. It's about recognizing the dedication you've put in and the foundation you have built for moving forward. The teamwork, patience, and connection you have developed here will continue to grow long after today. We're incredibly proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey, and thank you for believing in this process and the magic that happens when commitment and partnership come together. Congratulations, you've all earned this, and I cannot wait to see what's next for each of you. All right, the good part. We're gonna start with our veteran graduates. So I'm gonna start by inviting up Cory and veteran service dog Jetson. Cory's a retired U.S. Navy master diver who served for his country for 22 years. During his service, he deployed to places throughout the Middle East to include Iraq, Jordan, Bahrain, and Oman. Additionally, Cory operated an emergency hyperbaric chamber located on the island of Guam. Here, he treated hundreds of patients suffering life-threatening diving-related illnesses. Cory is now a full-time student here in Southern California with hopes of graduating with a degree in business in the fall of 2027. Cory now has a service dog named Jetson, and they're looking forward to sharing their lives together. Welcome, Cory.
Click. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. You know, I didn't think that after 22 years of service, I would end up 100% disabled and shying away from the world. All that changes once I got Jetson. So I'm internally grateful, and I'd like to thank all the puppy raisers. They did an amazing job. He's such a good boy. I'd like to thank the instructors. They did an amazing job getting us through the program. And I'd like to thank Guide Dogs of America and Loving Canines for changing my life. So thank you very much.
Jetson was raised by Chrissy and David, so let's welcome Chrissy up now to speak about Jetson.
Good morning. Jetson was my third puppy in training with Guide Dogs of America, and I feel so lucky to have been his second puppy raiser. His first puppy raiser, David, spent so much time laying Jetson's foundation, building up his basic training, surviving the puppy teeth, potty training, and all the classic teenage attitude. I got to come in and be the fun auntie. Jetson is the biggest goofball you'll ever meet, full of energy, curiosity, and just the right amount of mischief. One of the first things people notice about him are those stunning amber eyes. If you look into them long enough, it honestly feels like he can see right into your soul. I swear he knew what I was thinking. Jetson has taught me so much about patience, consistency, and finding joy in the simplest moments. Through every stage, even when he was being silly, goofy self, he showed how smart, loyal, and loving he is. Show Jetson love, and he'll return it tenfold. That's just who he is. Cory, get ready for endless love and a whole lot of goofiness. Thank you.
Jetson was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by incarcerated trainers Juan Reyes, Donte Henderson, and Jose Ibarra, and we're gonna have a video from them now.
My name is Juan Reyes. I'm the primary of, this is Jetson. I remember when Jetson first got here, I was anxiously waiting, woke up, and me and my peers drove there by the fence with the dog, waiting for the van to pull up. Seen the van, the staff, GDA staff was calling people's names and giving them their dogs. And then I seen, I think it was Miss Simpson. Her and Jetson jumped off the van, and I seen this big black Labrador, and he was just full of excitement. And she said, "Reyes, this is your dog." And I was like, "Oh my God." You know, so I have to work on the ear pose, but that was the beginning of our bonding and getting him used to this new environment. And after that, he showed that he was resilient and wanted to be wanted to work and wanted to be a service dog. So right away I knew that he was going to make it and transform someone else's life, because that's part of what we do. And for me, it's a way of making amends and giving back from, so much that I took away from the communities back when I was in that criminal lifestyle. But today I'm different. Today I've learned to care, to be selfless, and to be responsible, and how to work with other peers and take orders from them, and not just wanting to give orders. So this is Jetson. I'm gonna miss him, and he's gonna go out there and do good things and transform someone's life and just make a change out there. I just want to give thanks to the TLC staff for giving me this opportunity to make a difference and learn a new skill that I can use when I get back up into society. Thank you.
My name is Jose Ramon. I've been secondary to Jetson the whole time, pretty much since he got here too, and I just I've enjoyed this dog's company, for a lot of reasons, but I think more than anything, I think I'm gonna miss him because of he's gotten me through a couple of hard times, but in the end, I think that he's very attentive. He's smart. He's very, very resilient too. Just like we expect to be ourselves through difficult times. I think his excitement. A lot of people look at his excitement as being a bad thing. I kind of like it. I enjoy the excitement. When he gets all fuzzy tail running, shaking everywhere, I can't do that no more. So I like seeing him do it, so yeah, it's something that I enjoy, but I think he's going to be a benefit to no matter who he goes to, because, he's very attentive. He sees when he sees somebody needs something, he'll just give you a look. And when he gives you that look, it's just like, you make a connection with them immediately, and it draws you in. And I don't. I just think that this is gonna be missed.
Donte Henderson, also in secondary with Jetson. I appreciate Juan Reyes allowing me to be a part of the team and teaching Jetson a few of the cues that he'll be able to offer to the family. I wish the best for the family, and above all else, that Jetson finds a great home where he could give all the love that he has inside. He has a lot of love. He's a beautiful dog. He'll make you a happy family. Thank you.
All right, next we are going to invite Donte and veteran service dog Vera. Donte is a Navy disabled veteran and newly graduated career audio engineer. As a young veteran, Donte has navigated life with challenges that are often isolating and uniquely complex, including PTSD and mobility limitations. Through resilience and determination, Donte has continued to push forward, building a future rooted in creativity, independence, and purpose. A service dog provides essential support by assisting with mobility, offering stability during PTSD-related challenges, and serving as a constant stabilizing companion. This partnership will significantly enhance Donte's quality of life, enabling him to navigate daily challenges with greater confidence while fostering long-term independence, emotional resilience, and a hopeful outlook for the future. Let's welcome Donte.
Hi. Didn't really plan on what I was gonna say, but just being here in the short 10 days and to see how accessible a building can be is so fantastic, because as being disabled, being a veteran, the world is not really built for us. And to see everything from the bathrooms, the chefs, the staff, how kind and everyone is, it just means a lot to someone like me, and for all the disabled people and veterans everywhere. Continue to do a good job here, and this is, can't say this enough, this is very much needed. I like to thank especially Hannah. Since day one, she met with me first day. She came out and brought the test dog and everything, and she's been with me since day one. And Nicole, Sonia, Rochelle, Jess, they've been amazing, and this is just a much needed experience. And I like to thank literally everyone who had a hand in giving me my baby.
All right, Vera was raised by the Eamon family, and we're gonna have Aaron come up onto stage to talk.
Vera, she's such a sweet girl. She's attentive, she's confident, and she's one of the best cuddlers. A quick story about her is I would take her to work with me sometimes, and she quickly became a favorite coworker. I work in a small office, in an upstairs office, and we have a doorbell that chimes when somebody would come in the back door. And whenever Vera would hear the doorbell, she would grab one of her stuffies and trot down to greet whoever was coming back into the office, which everyone just loved. We've received many thanks for raising Vera, but really, it was an opportunity that we are grateful for. She's gonna thrive with Donte. I can see their connection, and we're very excited for her and Donte and what they achieve on their journey together. Good luck.
Vera was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by incarcerated trainer Chester Coker, and we're gonna hear a video from him now.
Hi, Mom. Happy birthday. Look who it is. It's Vera, Little Miss Awesome Sauce. Hi, everybody. Vera was trained by me and Mark Lim. Along the way, there was a bunch of other people, trainers and people that helped make her the best dog that she can be. I know it takes a lot of people to complete the puzzle that is a service dog. And I'm honored and feel very fortunate that I was able to contribute my piece. Vera is honest about who she likes, which is everybody. She's love and affection in a tiny package, but she's very mighty. She loves to work, and she loves to show you what she can do, and everything she does very well. And I realize how fortunate I am that I get to do something that I love, that helps other people, and brings joy into their life. Well, this program is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It continues to give me opportunities to learn about myself. Working with Vera was very humbling because I learned that I'm not responsible for this. We all are. Everybody contributes. They have value. And what they bring, it adds to the experience. It took me a long time to figure that out. So now her journey begins with you, and I wish for you that she fills your heart to overflowing. I hope that she's a pathfinder and a guide, and that you can share in her confidence and her courage. I believe you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So I want to express my appreciation to my coworkers, my bosses, the institution, Vera, good girl, my family, everybody that supported me. And like I said, this is not my success, this is our success. Because just having this in our life, we all get to win. Thank you.
All right, next is gonna be Jeffery and veteran service dog Sailor. Jeffery is a United States Air Force veteran with a service-connected disability. He served at Ramstein Air Base in Germany with the Military Airlift Command and at Joint Base Andrews in direct support of Air Force One. After completing his military service, Jeffery built a successful 34-year career in aviation and telecommunications. He's now retired with his wife, Gail, and service dog, Sailor, in Florida. Let's welcome Jeffery up.
Good. I hope everybody's ready for a nice long speech. Actually, I had a lot to say. I just want to thank all of you for being here, for everybody who contributed to this program, to this journey, for making it possible. I got shut in after, because of my disability and my PTSD, I got shut in after COVID and hadn't been out of the house and lived in an 8-mile circle. And together, all of you have made this new adventure and the opportunity to get out into the world possible. I want to give a shout out to our puppy raiser who couldn't be here today. She's home recovering. But Janine and Bob, if you're listening, thank you. And to everyone here, please help keep this journey and this possible. For your efforts and for everything that you've done, thank you for all of us deep in our hearts. It's really made a difference, and I've gained so much by being here. And our girls, our ladies, excuse me, every day, they came in, they sprinkled the magic fairy dust in our room, and Sailor amazed me with something different every day. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to try to stay as we listen.
right. Sailor was raised by Janae and Bob. They unfortunately could not be here in person with us today, so we're going to have Cathy come up and read a letter from them.
Hello. All right, this is a letter from Janae and Bob. Sailor, my little Sailey boy, what a fabulous pup you were to raise. We love you to the moon and back, and we are so very excited for you today. But so sad that we aren't there to see your forever. It's what we always talked about and what we both worked so hard for. Now you have done it. You have achieved it. Mom, Dad, and your bros, Ted and Andre, could not be more excited for you today. I wished more than anything to be there, but needed cardiac surgery, and the doctor said it needed to be done. But I know I will get a chance to see you soon. Hugs, my Sailey boy. FYI, Mom sent you some presents and favorite treats, and a special book for your Forever Human.
Sailor was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by trainers Robert Yim and William King, and we're gonna hear a few words from them now.
Hello, my name is Robert, and this is Will, and this is our friend Sailor. Before I tell you about this awesome dog, I first want to express my gratitude towards everyone who has had a loving hand in this program's success. Without community, we cannot do this transformative work, so thank you. Now, to Sailor. He has been with me for about 1 year, and during this time, I can promise you that he was very much loved and cared for. Sailor's training is a living result of teamwork, dedication, and many, many clicks. As you know, he is a big gangly dog, but his heart is as big as he is. His spirit is as loyal as it is loving, and his goofiness reminding me that joy can be found in the smallest moments. Sailor's journey is a reminder that healing is a two-way street. He will now offer support and independence, and his experience here shows how community and care can transform lives. I will miss Sailor a lot, but I know he has a greater mission. There's a saying that goes, a dog is the only thing on earth that loves you more than he loves himself. Sailor showed us that in every step, wag, and laugh along the way. Always by my side with his soulful eyes ready to work. I am very hopeful that Sailor and his new family will become a team, a unit where trust, companionship, and support will guide each step.
Hi, I'm Will, and I've been fortunate enough to work with Sailor and Robert for the past 3 months. I'm grateful for the opportunity to work with Sailor. He is a gentle giant. He has a calming presence. He's a goofball, but most importantly, he's enthusiastic to work. I love walking with him because he always has a pep in his step. And I love his eyes because they're big and expressive, especially when he smells treats. We'd like to thank everybody involved in supporting this program because we're just so grateful to work with dogs like Sailor. To the recipient, you're getting a great dog. We put a lot of love and care into his training, and we're confident that he's going to transform your life just like he's transformed ours. And to Sailor, we love you, we're proud of you, we'll miss you, and we're excited for you to go do great things. Thank you.
All right, next is gonna be Josh and veteran service dog Iggy. Josh is a truly resilient and well practiced at starting over again and again from scratch. He has survived a difficult childhood, 1 tour of duty as a combat infantryman, and 1 apartment fire with 3rd-degree burns on 50% of his body. After completing years of both inpatient and outpatient therapy treatments, he reached out to GDA TLC. He hopes to find a kind-hearted, kinder spirit to keep him in good company. After all, his quest for a rich, meaningful, and peaceful life seems to be just a little further down the road. Let's invite Josh and Iggy up now.
The heart of this organization is followed through the donations, followed through the people who raise, the people who work here, the people who volunteer. I see it clearly. I see the kindness, and Sonia, the spirit, Jessica, the compassion, and Hannah, the dedication, and everybody here, the soul. And it shows. And good dogs come from good people. And this one right here is going to be my partner for a good long while, helping me to live my values. Not just to hide myself away, to sleep 16 hours a day, cuddled up in my bed, just because I'm too exhausted from the day before, putting 4 hours my best effort just to get one thing done. Not numbing myself because it's too hurtful to think about what's slipping right by me, life. I want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you for all of your help you're going to give me.
Iggy was raised by Cory. Cory, unfortunately, could also not be here with us today, so Cathy's gonna come back up to read a letter from her.
Me again, I promised last time. Okay, this is a letter from Cory to Iggy. I had the absolute joy of being Iggy's puppy raiser. From the very beginning, Iggy was a sweet and silly puppy with a personality that could light up the room. She had this perfect balance of calm confidence and playful charm that made her truly special. I work at an elementary school, and Iggy came to work with me every single day. She quickly became part of our school community. She was incredibly patient during long meetings, quietly settling at my feet, and even more patient with our students. The kids adored her. Seeing their excitement every morning when Iggy walked in was unforgettable, and they were all so proud and excited to hear that she has moved forward in her service dog journey. Iggy has the sweetest personality with just a little bit of silliness that always makes me smile. Her calm demeanor, flexibility, and willingness to take on new situations made raising her such a wonderful and meaningful experience. Well, it's never easy to say goodbye. I am so proud of Iggy and grateful to have been part of her journey. I know she is going to change someone's life in an incredible way. Thank you to Guide Dogs of America for allowing me to be part of something so special, and thank you, Iggy, for everything you gave us.
Iggy was trained at Mule Creek State Prison. Incarcerated trainer Ernesto Ruiz started and completed most of Iggy's training, and then Iggy moved and completed her training with incarcerated trainer Jason Davis. So we're gonna see a quick video from each of them.
Hello, my name is Ernesto Ruiz, and this beautiful girl next to me is Iggy. I've been in prison for about 2 decades, and I never realized how many emotions and feelings I've been suppressing until the day Miss Prezi showed up with Iggy and said that she was mine. At first, Iggy was very shy and took a little bit to bond with me, but after we did, she became a whole different dog. It took a lot of work and patience to get her out of her shell because she is a sensitive dog. Luckily, I have a great team of coworkers that helped me train Iggy to get her to reach her full potential. They all deserve recognition and appreciation. Iggy's such a kickback dog, and she's never tripping. Along with her naps, she loves her kissies, huggies, and scratchies. She's a dog with an old soul that has lots of love to give. I would like to thank Ms. Prezi and Ms. Maples for taking a chance and giving me this opportunity. It has helped bring out another side of me, and that has helped me continue to grow and become a better person. Also, not only am I grateful for that, my family loves it. There is so much more I could say about Iggy, but we don't have all day. So to Iggy, I love you, I'll miss you, and I'll never forget you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Jason, and this lovely pup is Miss Iggy. When we met just a couple months ago, Iggy's journey here at Mill Creek was drawing to a close, yet she was tasked with one more heart to touch. mine. From her sweet disposition to her kind and gentle eyes, she is sure to be adored. We bonded over a bowl of kibble and a purple Kongs lathered in peanut butter, though I have to admit she likes the kibble a little more than I do. It's not very often in this environment that one gets to feel so special and rewarded for their efforts, but that is exactly how Iggy has made me feel. I have been blessed with the opportunity and privilege to work with Iggy and learn what true patience and compassion means, not to mention everything she has taught me about myself and how I communicate beyond words. You see, I'm not just cueing a behavior, it's about trust and building confidence together. I want to thank everyone in this amazing program for all your hard work and dedication. I realize through this experience that it takes a community of dedicated people to see each one of these pups become service dogs. And for Iggy, along the way, she got to change so many lives before even beginning her service. So to the recipient of Miss Iggy, may your journey with her be filled with love and compassion. I have no doubt that Iggy will touch your heart as she stands beside you. Thank you.
All right, next is we're going to invite up Maria and veteran service dog Inyo. Maria served in the United States Army for 10 years. While on active duty, she sustained a traumatic brain injury and lives with PTSD. Navigating with both visible and invisible wounds, she brings strength, compassion, and resilience to everything she does, honoring her service while building a meaningful life centered on family and healing. After leaving the military, Maria found her greatest purpose in motherhood and now is raising and homeschooling her triplet boys. Let's welcome Maria.
Okay. Good boy. All right. Thank you all for being here. My name is Maria Gomez, and I am an Army veteran living with TBI and PTSD. This is my service dog, Inyo. What can I say that hasn't already been said about this wonderful organization? In class, they teach us to keep our promises when we cue and click our dogs. And I can attest that GDA TLC kept their promise to me. I am blessed. Inyo is the largest pup in his class, but he is a gentle giant. He is strong, confident, intelligent, playful, and compassionate. Due to my injuries, I have isolated myself from the world. Now I will be able to leave my house with Inyo and my children and do all the things that I've always wanted to do without being afraid. I am forever grateful for everyone who made GDA TLC possible, starting with the IAM donors, the puppy raisers, Carol, Colleen, and Matt. These guys, they're amazing. Finishing with the trainers who worked tirelessly with the inmates to get Inyo ready for me. It has been an incredible journey, and I will treasure the memories here forever. Tender Loving Canine has given me a second chance at life, and they have given their children mom back. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I pray that God continues to bless GDA and TLC and continue to change lives, because you truly have changed mine. Thank you.
Inyo was raised by the Moody Dinier family, and let's invite up Colleen to the stage to speak now.
It was an honor to get to be part of Inyo's life for just over a year. It is also an honor to get to see him with his new family and partner Maria. By the time we were preparing for Inyo to come home, he was already being set up for success by the 80 or so people of the nursery staff and volunteers that were helping get him ready for his future. Inyo was a sweet puppy from the moment that we met him, a kind and gentle soul, a wiggly, excited, kind and gentle soul. As a puppy, he loved to play tug, he loved to snuggle, but above all, he loved to be at a handler's side working. During our time with us, he got to go basically everywhere that we went, from places like the market to the dentist's office to a doctor's appointment, that he was right there with us. He also was able to come with us to visit his namesake, the Inyo National Forest, and went right along with us. We took him up to the top of Mammoth Mountain on their gondola. We did not think about some of the things that he would encounter on that way or on that journey, and he was right there with us through the open stairs, the gondola ride, and he was happy to be out and about and with us. Our journeys aren't always straight, and they aren't always easy, but sometimes you arrive at a moment like this, where you get to share a moment of success with a whole group of new and old friends and family, and that is worth celebrating. I can already see the bond that Inyo and Maria have formed in only just the last 10 days. I hope that you enjoy your time together and that he brings you as much peace and confidence as he brought to us. Thank you.
Inyo was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by incarcerated trainer Blair Hall, and we're gonna hear from him now.
Oh, my name is Chris Hall, and this is Inyo. I myself have been in the service dog program probably 6-7 years now, and Inyo will probably be number 3 that I graduate, and the other ones were great, don't get me wrong, but Inyo is going to be difficult to walk away from. Inyo was a challenge at times, but when he came through with colors. He's a great dog. He's going to make the client very happy, and if the client has a family, they're going to be very happy also. It's funny because I talk to my family, my kids, just about every day, and my grandkids, and the question isn't, how are you, Papa? The question is, how's Inyo?
Yeah.
And when they come to visit, Inyo has a blast, and so do they. But when it comes down to work, Inyo wants to work and loves to work. He has a blast at it. Sometimes he tries to drag me out to work. He's going to make somebody happy. He's going to be a great dog with helping that client out. And I got to say, I'm jealous that he's leaving. I want to keep him so bad, it's not even funny. But the program has been good to me. And I can't help. I would do just about anything for the service dog program. I'm a vet myself, so if he ends up going to a vet, that's more power to him, and I think that'll make that vet very happy. He'll be very pleased, along with his family. I think so. And he'll help you out quite a bit. So.
All right, we're gonna move on to our autism placements now. So let's invite Ashley, an autism service dog, O'Shea, up. Ashley is a devoted mother, an autism advocate, raising her son Noah on the autism spectrum within a military family. Noah will soon be partnered with an autism service dog named O'Shea, a life-changing support that will help increase his safety, emotional regulation, and independence as he navigates the world. Through the challenges and triumphs of military life and special needs parenting, Ashley has become deeply passionate about autism awareness, accessibility, and inclusion. She is committed to ensuring that Noah and children like him have the tools, support, and understanding needed to thrive and live a fulfilling life. Let's welcome Ashley.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. And I'm already crying. I'd like to thank everyone that is here. Today is not just a graduation for us, but it's a moment of hope. Autism makes the world very overwhelming for children. And as a parent, you carry those worries every day. Knowing that O'Shea will walk with my son gives me the sense of peace of mind we have been wanting for a long time. This journey required trust, patience, and believing in what's possible. GDA TLC made that happen. The trainers, volunteers, donators, puppy raisers didn't just prepare a service dog, they prepared a future filled with calm, safety, and confidence. O'Shea, we can't wait for the day you meet Noah. We already know you're going to change his life and ours. Thank you to everyone that made this possible. We are forever grateful.
All right, O'Shea was raised by Diana, so let's invite her up now to speak about her time with O'Shea.
Well, my goofy puppy made it. This is my first time with a service dog. I've had 2 guide dog graduates before the merger. And O'Shea, is that better? O'Shea means a descendant of the fortunate one. Not sure what that fortune is, but sincerely hope that he brings lots of good fortune to his new family. And playful boy will be very good for a playful little puppy. Use puppy number 10 for me, so doing that, he was turned in November of 2024. 2 weeks later, I brought home my next puppy. O'Shea is graduating today, and that puppy I will be turning in 2 weeks. And then I will be bringing home a puppy that same day for on to the next. So congratulations to all our graduates today. I hope you have lots of joy with your new little furry friends. They will keep you laughing. Thank you.
All right. O'Shea was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by a primary trainer named Albert Garcia. Garcia unfortunately had to move institutions just before O'Shea finished, so incarcerated trainer Robert Prasad is going to read a letter that was written by Garcia.
I played a small role in O'Shea's journey, but I would like to think it would have a huge impact on his role as a service dog. O'Shea's story is how a community of incarcerated individuals can come together to help this loving, happy, low-energy dog put a smile on another human's face. I stepped into the take on the role to finish O'Shea and see him through the graduation process, as unforeseen circumstances has made it impossible for Mr. Garcia, who was O'Shea's primary, along with Mr. Smith and Pineda, to be present at this moment. I have a few words from Mr. Garcia that I was asked to share on his behalf. The first time I met O'Shea was such a blessing, and his playfulness and how aware he is of my emotions is incredible. I fell in love with him from that day. Every weekend at religious services, O'Shea was present, and he brought out a side of everyone that most incarcerated men keep hidden. This program has done so much for me in such a small time, which I will forever be grateful for. He has taught me patience, given me motivation, and developed work ethic within myself. O'Shea will be right by your side through life's journey and will uplift you when you need it the most. In this short time I had with him, he has already changed my life, my mother, and countless kids in the visiting room, and of course the entire training team on C facility. I know he's going to do great things, just don't let him get too fat. Big thank you to Ms. Parisi, Ms. Maples, and the puppy raisers, and Ms. Lima, donors, GDA, TLC, and everyone who has made this possible. Thank you.
All right. Next, we're going to invite up Cathy, an autism service dog, Moby. Cathy's a retired medical professional, having worked in the heart room of hospital operating rooms for 16 years and the former chief of perfusion at UCI Medical Center until 2018. Cathy's a dedicated mom to a vaccine-injured child on the autism spectrum that is teaming up with service dog Moby to bring hope of freedom from sensory, physical, and social limitations to a very bright soul. Let's welcome Cathy.
Hi. Sorry, got myself there. Okay, it's always dogs first. First, I just want to thank you all for coming and celebrating with us. This is incredible and amazing, and I thank you all for being a part of it as well. And I have to ask you, have you ever had so many tears in your life? Because I know I haven't. From the moment I started, I was introduced to GDA, TLC, and learned that the trainers were incarcerated as well. I started to cry because I thought this is a win-win-win for everybody. This is an incredible example of what we as humans are capable of when we come together and our hearts filled with love, compassion, and generosity in supporting one another to live our best lives possible. I'm moved by all of you here in this room and those watching. I have a son who has a great deal of disabilities in his life, and he is the strongest person I know in this world. Okay, I didn't want to blast everybody away. My son, I'm dedicating this to my son, of course, because he is the strongest person I know. He is trapped inside of his little body, and he still finds ways to smile, to laugh, and to bring joy to the people that meet him. And when I met Moby, I looked at Moby and said, oh my God, it's my son in a dog's body. We are very, very grateful to everybody, from the puppy raisers, the volunteers, to the incredible trainers that we have been with all week. Oh, the heart and soul that they have poured into us and into these dogs is just beyond words. Thank you to the donors who make this possible. We are treated and uplifted in ways that I have never experienced before on this earth. And I am so, so grateful. My son is grateful because he's already, through the phone, cheering When Daddy said, Mommy's last night is tonight, and she's coming home tomorrow, and he went, yay, woohoo! In the moment, and perfect timing, and it was just a nice thing to see that Moby was already changing his life. So, thank you so much. Just thank you.
Moby was raised by Joyce, Steve, Tyler, and Celeste, and we're going to invite Joyce up to speak about Moby now.
Short is probably going to come down here a little bit. Everyone has to appreciate the journey that GDA, TLC, everybody is involved with this. It's not happenstance that I was very blessed to have Moby. The GDA, TLC people picked the puppies for the raisers, and Hannah knew Moby would be special for me, and she was right. I'm just wanting to keep this very brief because everyone has said so many incredible things about how we all feel. Just to share one quick fun moment, Moby's went with me almost to all my competitions that I orchestrate and officiate at as a swimming and diving official. All of these kids at competitions, usually they're championships, would come over and get to hug him because he was the soul that just helped calm everybody and let them relax and do their best. And that's what this program's all about, allowing everybody to do their best. So I was told to keep it short. I'm short, so we're out. Thank you.
That was perfect. All right, Moby was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by incarcerated trainer Babak Galani, and we're gonna hear from them now.
Hello, new family. This is Babak Galani. I'm the primary for Moby. This is Paul. He was my secondary for Moby. This is the third dog that I've successfully graduated through this program, and Moby is by far the sweetest and most well-behaved version of a service dog that I've trained. He helped me learn about patience. He's very mellow, and I'm not always the most mellow person, so he's helped me to kind of learn to just to be patient. And every dog that I've trained has been different, but Moby's definitely been one of the most intelligent dogs I've ever worked with. He picks up stuff so quick, so I know he's gonna acclimate so well to his new home. He definitely likes his rest, as you can tell. He can fall asleep pretty much anywhere. So anywhere you take him, he's gonna be just the most well-behaved dog, and I think you're gonna be so happy with the service that he brings to your life. And I hope that, and Moby doesn't bark, by the way. Moby's really, I've never heard him bark. He's going to bring so much joy to your life, and I'm just so happy for this opportunity. You know, in prison, we don't always get a chance to, you know, either make amends or have positive contributions to society. Or, you know, obviously, in an environment where there's not a lot of opportunities. And I'm grateful for this program, and I'm grateful for the chance to make an impact in your life. And though I'll never meet you, just know that I'm trusting you with Moby, and that I hope that you get as much with Moby as that I got. Thank you.
I'm Paul. I'm secondary. As you can see, Moby's kind of low energy, and he's the epitome of that. He's a very smart dog. He's a smart dog. He learns to choose quick. Give him a little bit of love, and he's going to give you like tenfold back. He's a great dog. Whoever gets him, they're going to love him. And I'd like to thank everybody for the opportunity to be a part of this.
All right. Next is going to be Emily, an autism service dog, General. Emily is a former broadcast marketing and commercial producer, a military spouse of 13 years, and the incredibly proud mom to 2 enthusiastic hobbits, as she lovingly refers to them. Emily's journey into the world of service dogs began through her daughter, Kaylee, who's on the autism spectrum, and the deep desire to support her independence, safety, and confidence. Graduating as an autism service dog handler alongside with her service dog, General, marks a powerful new chapter for their family, one built on advocacy, resilience, and unwavering love. This milestone represents not only dedication and training, but a commitment to creating a more accessible and empowering world for Kaylee and others like her. Welcome, Emily.
Trying to get the high values. Hey everyone. So, my daughter Kaylee has always had a special love for dragons, including Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. In that story, the hero feels alone, different, and deeply misunderstood in his everyday life. What we didn't realize at the time was that Kaylee's connection to that story was telling us more about her than she could put into words herself. As a child with autism, she saw herself in that journey long before we understood it. And now, like in How to Train Your Dragon, she has a best friend to help her soar through life, and that is all thanks to GDA TLC. I owe this next chapter of Kaylee's life, and my General's life, to the loving, patient puppy trainers and his dedicated incarcerated trainer, as well as my own trainers, who helped shape him and me for this incredible purpose as an autism service dog. There truly aren't words big enough to express my gratitude to you. Also not looking at you because I'm trying to get through this without crying. Another huge part of our journey here is my mother-in-law, who actually just retired with IAM. So without them, without her, without the partnership with TLC, I never would have been given this chance and experience. It's truly been a miracle. To my husband and my sisters, thank you for lovingly encouraging me to take this leap into a new adventure, even when it felt overwhelming. And lastly, to my fellow classmates, being an autism mom is a very lonely journey. And you guys have shown me what a real village looks like. Your support, understanding, and kindness can mean more than I can ever say, and I'm forever grateful. Here comes the General. Release. It's also his birthday.
All right, General was raised by Jennifer, so we're going to invite her up now to speak.
Thank you. Pretty sure we need to invest in waterproof mascara. This is hard today. Hello, I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my family, my husband, my daughter, and my wonderful, amazing San Diego puppy raising family. I'm so lucky to have simply because of this program. General's my second puppy I've raised, and Rooney, my third, is coming in for IFT this month. And as Emily had said, today is extra special because it happens to be General's birthday. The perfect day to celebrate the journey he's about to begin. From day one with General, I said he would serve a young child with autism. There was just something to him, a softness and awareness that made it clear he was meant for this. He would lift my head if I was down, check on me even in the bathroom, and on days I didn't feel well, he'd lay on top of me until I was better. Raising these puppies is never something you do alone. It does take a village, and in General's case, a village with a great sense of humor. I mean, anyone who has met General knows he used to bust into a room as if he was saying, "I'm here." I thankfully have a great group surrounding me, and General was also paired with an amazing trainer at Mule Creek. Even though we've never met, his monthly letters showed that his trainer truly gave him a voice. Those letters captured him so perfectly that I want to share a few of my favorite parts. While off to service dog school, General had big opinions about toys, especially vegetables. He adored his broccoli chew toy and mentioned it almost every month. And when it wore out, his friend Journey gifted him another one. General wrote, "Crazy girl, it was practically brand new. Not for long." One summer letter said, "My handler is super convinced I was raised by goofy dolphins or razors deeply involved in Olympic swimming." I promise you, we're not Olympic swimmers. He just loves the water that much. And the next month, he wrote home, "So, you remember how much I love the water, right? Well, we got this new pool that was brand new for about 2 seconds. I kind of poked a hole in it while practicing my doggy paddle. Had a blast." And just like that, his new favorite toy became patched up pools. Emily and Kaylee, you're getting a dog who loves big, plays big, and gives his whole goofy heart to his people. General is ready to be a part of your team, and if you ever find yourselves near snow or a pool, you're basically giving him his dream assignment. People often ask me how I can give these puppies up. The truth is, I don't give them up. I give them forward. My first pup, Iko, has been a working guide for several years, and that reminds me that every goodbye is really a beginning. General, on your birthday of all days, I couldn't be more proud. Wherever your amazing hugs, comfort, and silliness are needed, I know you'll make Kaylee's world bigger, safer, and brighter. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. Congratulations, sweet boy.
General was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by trainer Ramon Navarro, and we're going to hear from him now.
First off, congratulations to all the graduates. I'd like to thank everyone involved, from everyone at campus to my instructors, Ms. Maples and Ms. Parisi. I want to say thank you to all the puppy raisers who volunteer their time and effort getting the dogs prepared for their training, especially the generals. They did such a great job exposing him to all the different environments which built such a confident dog. I hope you enjoyed reading General's puppy letters. Our goal was to include you in all of General's adventures. I want to thank all the experienced trainers at Mule Creek who provided me with advice when times were difficult. I'd like to thank Mr. Martin for helping proof and polish his cues, and Gary in our dorm volunteering his services when training his transferable cues. General was very special to me. He always put a smile on my face, even when he made me mad. Although it was only a year with him, I know I will remember him the rest of my life. Lastly, I want to congratulate General's new family. I really hope that he is everything you have been waiting for. He is such a great companion and is eager to please. And one more thing, when it comes to bath time, bring backup. And in the summer, only buy kiddie pools that don't pop, but most of all, have fun. Thank you.
Greetings to all of you at the campus and abroad. My name is Scotty Martin. I had the privilege of serving as a secondary handler in the training and development of this predestined service dog, General. If you ask me, this pooch fits in this program like a glove. He is greatly attentive, sharp, and precise in his performance of behaviors. He is also very lovable. He never misses the opportunity to give a hug or lay his chin on his handler like someone would lay their head on a loved one's shoulder. He inherited the nickname Black Velvet from me because his coat is silky smooth to the touch, and oh yeah, by the way, he's got the cutest floppy ears around. Lastly, I want to thank his handler, Ramon Navarro, for generously opening up General's kennel door to me. He's been nothing but a help, support, and friend to me from the day we met. Thanks always as well to Ms. Parisi and Ms. Maples for working with us day in and day out to promote this most worthy cause that benefits everybody on so many different levels.
All right, I'm going to introduce our facility dog placements now. First is going to be Jeremy and facility dog Leroy. Jeremy is a 31-year-old certified therapeutic recreation specialist who has worked at Inglis House located in Philadelphia for nearly 8 years. The population he serves includes various physical development disabilities, including but not limited to multiple sclerosis, cerebral palsy, and spinal cord, brain, and traumatic injuries. As a therapeutic educational instructor, Jeremy's role supports residents who wish to pursue their educational goals, like obtaining their GED, college certifications, and associate's bachelor's degrees. He also provides education-based programs at Inglis House, ranging from psychology and history classes to debate and chess clubs. Welcome, Jeremy.
Sit. Good boy. Bear with me for a second. My love for Leroy is like this graduation. It just keeps on going. Nearly there. I would first and foremost like to thank my wife, Victoria, and my place of work, English Foundations, for allowing me this extraordinary opportunity to fly out from Philadelphia and work with the most professional and compassionate organization I've ever known. This has truly been one of the most memorable journeys I will remember for the rest of my life. For Leroy and myself, this undertaking has been nothing short of spectacular. The support, grace, and dedication by all those who are involved to make our bond as successful as possible has been unparalleled to anything I've ever witnessed or experienced. To my peers and instructors, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sharing your stories, experience, humor, wisdom, and words of encouragement throughout the entire journey. As for much of my life, I am only as good as I am because of those around me and guiding me to be the best self. Now I get to share that with my new best friend, Leroy, who will without doubt make the most extraordinary memories for years to come. Thank you. Let's go.
All right, Leroy was raised by Yvette and Olivia, and we're gonna invite Yvette up to speak now.
Hi, everybody. We did it, Leroy. I am so proud of this beautiful, happy boy. He has not lost any of his spark and spunk, as I realized this morning, at all, and I truly believe that he'll be in his element as a facility dog. Leroy brought so much joy to my students for a year and a half because I got to take him to work with me. I want to share a special memory of Leroy today. Leroy loved spending time in my yard, and when he would go outside, he would come back to me with gifts. He would come find me wherever I was with a very calm and proud tail wag, and I would tell him, I could tell that he was gently carrying something in his mouth. So I would say, Leroy, did you bring me a present? And his whole body would wiggle. So I would stretch out my hand and I would say, can I have it, please? And he would gently drop it in my hand. He would wiggle with so much joy and pride, and I would say, oh my goodness, thank you, Popeyes. That was one of his many nicknames. Mr. Jenkins is another. And we would hug, and he would lay on the floor with his paws in the air, and he would have some belly rubs. And to this day, I have a collection of treasures in a jar displayed in my living room cabinet. To others, it might just be a jar of pebbles and sticks, but to me, it is a jar full of unconditional love. This gesture, to me, is a reflection of the fact that these are amazing dogs. They're not just amazing dogs, they're sentient beings, they're intelligent and thoughtful beings, and that they're a gift to us and to the world. So I want to thank everyone at GDA. I want to thank my little niece, Olivia, for being my little helper. I feel really honored to have been a part of this process. Leroy is my first service dog. And I wish him the absolute best, a purposeful and joyful life with his new handler, Jeremy. I love you forever, Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by incarcerated trainer Billy Thompson, and we'll hear from him now.
Oh,
Hello, my name is Billy Thompson. This is Leroy. What I like the most about Leroy is what I'll miss the most is when he has his pinkle in his mouth and I release him in the cell. He makes these funny little growly noises as he prances around and then wow. It's really cute. What I'm gonna miss the most about him is when I'm going through my depression stages, my PTSD case, it started helping through my patients with it and stuff. He's a beautiful dog. I think whoever gets him is gonna be blessed. And I hope he makes their life better. See that every week, I say. Thank you.
All right. Next is going to be Lori and facility dog Orbit. Lori is a licensed physical therapist with over 30 years of experience, including 21 years as a hospital-based clinical specialist. She co-owns an outpatient physical therapy practice, serves on a hospital-based development committee, and has a passion for supporting veterans. Lori and facility dog Orbit will partner to develop skilled interventions with 2 patient groups: individuals recovering from COVID in a specialized clinic, and senior patients receiving physical therapy in their homes. Future plans include collaborating with facilities that support veterans and as they transition from military to civilian life. Welcome, Lori and Orbit.
No, not now. Yet. Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. Orbit and I have spent the last 10 days alongside 9 truly extraordinary students. This journey is not always easy, and I congratulate you all, and I feel like you are family. So thank you. It's my honor to stand alongside this hero, Orbit, as the first GA TLC facility dog placed in a California hospital where we will be partners at Huntington Hospital's COVID recovery. There are thousands of people who are disabled due to COVID. They suffer brain fog, short of breath, dizziness, have anxiety and are unable to work. Essentially, it is medical PTSD. Orbit and I are perfectly matched. Being a COVID survivor myself, I'm ready to gain the trust of the patients and give Orbit the cues that she needs to break communication barriers so the patients can feel supported and take a moment to breathe and focus on a positive intervention. Orbit and I will not stop there. I have a passion for helping veterans, and our future plans include collaborating with facilities that provide services for veterans making the transition from military to civilian life. Thank you to the GDA TLC Village, puppy raisers, donors, volunteers, and the staff and leadership. None of this would be possible without you. Also, my sincere gratitude to Nicole, Sonia, and Jessica. You taught us far more than click and cue. You guided us in building strong partnerships with our dogs. Thank you so much. I'd now like to demonstrate the cues that Orbit and I will be using at the facility.
That is a between behavior that Orbit is demonstrating. That's side. She's going to get on the handler's right side. That was a very fancy wave. That's like freestyle. That's a fist bump. Belly up. It's always a crowd pleaser. Let's try again. Ta-da. And a lap for deep pressure. Nudge is an interrupter. And a focus. Good girl. Nice done. Nice job. All right. Orbit was raised by Tammy, so let's invite her up now to say a few words.
Thank you all for being here to celebrate these 10 amazing pups and their new handlers. One of the 10 graduating today is Orbit. I was Orbit's puppy raiser. I had so many thoughts spinning in my head as I prepared something to say about Orbit and our time together. I've been with her since she was 8 weeks and was turned into formal training when she was 1.5 years. My mind began developing a list of all the people to thank that we encountered along the way. I said, oh, geez. I thought that's going to take way too long to describe all the people that I wanted to thank. Then I paid attention to 2 words that kept creeping into my mind. The 2 words were gratitude and greatness. First is gratitude. The amount of gratitude I feel today as Orbit's puppy raiser is huge. I'm so grateful to be part of this organization and for the people and the departments that make up this organization. There's one specific department, however, that I want to give attention to, and that is the breeding department. The breeding department breeds these incredible dogs, and they're bred here on campus. Dogs are bred for a purpose. For example, today, 5 of the dogs will service a veteran, 3 of the dogs will service a family and their autistic child, and the other 2 dogs will become part of a facility with a special mission. And the second word is greatness. Greatness is the word I use to describe these dogs. As Orbit's puppy raiser, I was the one privileged to be part of her purpose-bred greatness. I am just one small piece of this amazing group of people that supported and nourished me and Orbit so she could achieve her greatness and graduate today. Thank you, Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canine.
All right, Orbit was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by incarcerated trainers Jermaine Pickens and Donte Henderson, and we'll hear from them now.
My name is Jermaine Pickens. I'm a primary of Orbit. Orbit is a beautiful dog. She's very energetic. The things I love about Orbit is her eyes, how she looks at you. She looks at you right. She like you can just feel the love for Orbit. Like I'm gonna miss her. I really hope that whoever she goes to, she brings a lot of love to that family and to whoever's gonna take care of her. She's a really lovable dog. She connects with people real quick. Bond with you and the dog will grow. It will come together real quick. As long as you show her love and see her love back, it'll be a beautiful thing. She enjoys the work. She enjoys performing her cues. Most of all, she enjoys eating though. She really enjoys the food that she receives from treats that she receives from work. But the most thing that I could say about this program, though, is giving me a lot of patience and taught me a lot of patience and just to be able to be in this community that I'm in with this cool program is just a beautiful thing. I really enjoy this. I've been in the program since 2018, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I plan on being in it even when I go home. I want to continue to work with dogs because it's just a beautiful thing to be able to give back to society in this way. So whoever receive Orbit, I hope they appreciate her and love her and let Orbit love them back.
I'm Donte Henderson. I'm the secondary Orbit Victor. I appreciate Pickens allowing me to work with her more so. What Orbit did for me was I came back from surgery. I got a little dog, but I also had to work with other dogs. She made my job easier for me to be able to work with her, talk with patients, and resilience as a trainer, where you can always learn more as a trainer. You can always grow, become better. Orbit taught me, and I wish the best for the family that Orbit's gonna go to. She's gonna make very happy piece of dog that lovable. Thank you.
I want to say one more thing. He brought up her little nickname, Orbita. I named her Orbita because I just think it's a cute name and she responds to real. So whoever get her, continue to keep her nickname, which is Orbita.
All right, one more big congratulations to class 436. Good job, guys. This graduation marks the completion of an important chapter, but even more so, it's the beginning of a lifelong journey together. We're incredibly proud of each of you and honored to have been part of your journey. Thank you for believing in the process, embracing that magic, and trusting us every step of the way. Congratulations to all you graduates. You've truly earned this moment. And with that, I'm going to invite our Senior Manager of Puppy Programs, Catherine, up onto the stage.
Thank you. I'm just going to get some closing remarks, but first off, class 436, you are dismissed. So let's give them a round of applause. And so as they make their way out, I wanted just to take a moment to talk about what today really represents. Graduation days like this don't just happen because of one person or one role. They happen because of a village made up of staff, volunteers, puppy raisers, trainers, donors, supporters, and families who all show up in different ways at different times, but for the same mission. From the very beginning, when a puppy is just a tiny little fluff ball learning how to walk on a leash, all the way to today, when we celebrate a working team heading into their future together. Every step between then and now is touched by someone who cared enough to help. Today, if today inspired you, or if watching these teams graduate sparked even the feeling of, I kind of want to be a part of this, I want you to know that there is a place for you in our village. Now, for me, being the senior puppy manager, I would love for you to consider being a puppy raiser. Puppy raisers play a huge role in shaping the dogs during important times of their training. And so if you're interested and want to learn more, we offer puppy orientations here on campus in the DC, as well as on Zoom. You can find our upcoming dates on our website under the events section. But puppy raising isn't the only way to help. There are many ways to support our mission, and every single one matters. And so also to learn more about our campus, we'll be offering tours after this, so you can see Judy Riley or meet under the trellis. I'm outside to my left. And so thank you for being here today. Thank you for celebrating these teams, and thank you to everyone, past, present, and future, who helped make this village what it is. Thanks.